So I have made this new hydroponic system in which we can grow 6 or more plants. As you can see, I use a light and an air pump, and it's very easy to make at home. And watch my full video to see how I made this step by step. So we made this hydroponic system and it worked well. As you can see, the water's inside. But the mint could not survive, it died. So we're gonna make a better hydroponic system. It is 20-gallon aquarium fish tub. And for that we will use these lids, scissors. We have these aquarium pumps, but we have 2 of these, and we're gonna see which one's the better one. We have this Miracle Grow all-purpose plant nutrients that goes in the plants, and we have, as you can see, the back. And we have these 5 plants. We have impatiens, dianthus, French marigold, red cabbage, and aloe vera. But you can use any other plants. We're using these though. You need water. This is 2 liters right now, and we will fill this in there. But we will use more water. This is 3 liters, and we will use more water, but we'll fill it up. So that's 2 gallons, and it'll take a lot more until it gets to like up here, and so we'll fill that much water. So we've added 3 gallons of water right now, and so for every 3 gallons of water, we're supposed to add 1 tablespoon of Miracle Grow. So we will do that. So that's 1 tablespoon of plant nutrients for every 3 gallons. And so after you put it there, you make sure you mix it so it goes everywhere. And then after this, we will add the plants. And so first we will add the red cabbage. So what we did was we took out all the dirt, and so all that's left is roots. You have to make sure there's no dirt. And so that's it, mixing. Now you see what we're supposed to do is we get the scissors and we get the lids. We cut it from this angle to the middle, and then you get like from right here approximately like a ½ inch or 1/4 inch or 1 centimeter, and you cut it to the middle so it's like a pizza slice. And now you get the red cabbage. Stick it in there. And then you put it on the water. And now take a lily pad. There you go. And you'll do that with all the plants. Say what we'll do with the other plants. Okay, so this is the French marigold, and now we will show you how to take the roots out. So I already cut this one out. So I will just take this black stuff out. Just peel it off like a banana. And now what you want to do is just want to lightly shake it so all the dirt just comes out. Just lightly shake it. And do not pull on it or else the roots might come off. And then so after like a lot, totally more than 90% of it will be gone, we will wash it in water. And I will show you how to wash it too. Okay, so we've removed more than 95% of the roots. And so now we will wash it. So before, you're supposed to tap it. Just do not pull on it. Just tap it lightly and they'll all just wear off. And now we'll wash it. Just put it in water, dip it in, let it get out. Keep doing this for multiple times. Just keep on tapping it, don't pull on it. And boom, now we're done. So now because since we put water in it, it's not a lot thinner. This method didn't work that nice, so now what we did was we cut a hole in the center and just put the roots in like that. Like this. And I'll just put in the water. And make sure the roots are inside. There we go, just like that. And same way we'll do with the others. So this is the impatiens. This plant, this is my third plant. And so we found out that this system is better than this one. So we already washed this one, and now we will put it in this circle. So you have to be really gentle so it doesn't break from the inside. And then now just put it back in here. Don't worry about it falling over right now. We'll use a floaty later. But just make sure it just goes in for right now. Just like that. And now we need 2 more plants. Okay, so we put 6 plants in the aquarium, including the mint and the aloe vera. But the problem is they keep falling, as you can see. So what we will use is this styrofoam, cheap styrofoam. And what we'll do is just we'll cut like a little circle, and we'll just put the lids on top of it so it'll float. So we also need to protect the roots from the light. So this will also cover the roots. So let's start doing that now. Okay, so now what we will do first is put all the plants in that water tub. So just put this there. Okay, so now we've put all the plants in here, and now what we will start on the styrofoam. So we will first like make a hole in the middle, like this. There we go. Just make a nice big hole for the roots to go through. And that's it right now. And then we'll start with the aloe vera in the middle.
Yes.
and the roots will go like through the middle of it. Just like that. And the roots are just going right through it. And then we'll do the same thing for each of the other plants. Okay, so I've put all these 6 plants by doing the same thing I did with the aloe vera. So now we will slowly slide it in so it will be afloat in the water. Just slowly slide it in. And that's it. And then next we will add the pump. Okay, so now we brought the hydroponic system inside our house. And look how beautiful it is. It looks really cool. You can see all the roots on the bottom. And now we will set up the air pump and the light. And what we will use is this black garbage bag, and we will cover up the bottom, this part, because the roots, you have to make sure the roots don't get light. Only the plants need light. You have to make sure the roots don't also get light. Okay, so we have set up this air pump and the light. And the air pump, it will make sure the water stays clean and you don't get algae. And the roots also need air. So that will do that. And we set up the light, so we set up a white light so the plants can get light and can do photosynthesis so they can grow. And when we turn it on, it looks just like this. And now the whole system is ready. All we need to do is just cover up the bottom of this garbage bag. So now we covered the bottom with this black garbage bag. So now light can get to the roots. And so now if you start it, this noise was the air pump. If it touches the ground, it vibrates a lot. So you just want to move it a little bit to somewhere else. So now I will monitor the growth for this every 2 days. And yeah, that's the whole system. Just find a good place to set the air pump, because if you put it on the ground, it vibrates like a lot. So if you put it on the ground, it'll just make that sound. Just find a good place to set that up. And besides that, we're all set.